I don't remember much else other than waking up an hour and a half later, face down in the bathtub. Sorry, had to change the bowl.
Nutrients.
Boys and girls. It's a bit salty here today. I'm sorry, I'm never gonna do that ever again. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another midweek mukbang, baby. Let's go. I appreciate you all for being here. If you haven't already, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, and comment down below your favorite cheat meal. Really appreciate it. Glad to have you around, and I hope to see you around for a long, long time. But what do we have on the docket here today? So, it's weird, okay? I know, it's weird. It's very strange. Today's Easter. By the way, I hope y'all had a fantastic Easter. Easter was about 9 days ago for you guys, but I hope you had a fantastic Easter either way. My stepdad has COVID, so we didn't do anything, and everyone's gone. So, someone bring me up turkey, so God love them. So I made a turkey spinach ranch salad. Yeah. I was really craving a salad, okay? I don't know why, I just wanted a salad. And on my What I Eat in a Day video, one of my lovely subscribers out there made it clear to me that I am not consuming enough vegetables. So I'm gonna have an extra serving of veggies here today. And over here, we have some Mr. Noodles. It has been about 7 years, I'd say, since I had Mr. Noodles. As a college student, you'd think that I would be more familiar with them, but I'm not. I have the chicken one and the spicy chicken one. I stole them from my stepbrother. God love you, Gerald. I appreciate you so much for letting me have these. Actually, I didn't ask for permission at all, but you beg for forgiveness. So, we have that. Then, of course, don't forget your water. I put Mio in here, so it's a little separated. So I'm going to do something that's going to make a lot of people mad right now. It's alright. Water is going to be really important right now because the sodium content here is, yeah. And then, of course, we have a little something for dessert. Not much. We'll get that later. But, without any further ado, we have to start eating because, as always, it's cold. It's freezing cold because these videos take a while to set up, alright? I also, give up on the light. Whatever it is right now is what it's going to be. I've tried to make it look better. It just looks terrible. It just messes up the exposure. I'm trying to just point it on the food now, not even my face, because that's more important anyways. But take off the sweater because I am sweating. Guess that's why it's called a sweater. Hardly know her. But, yeah, I'm going to stop talking and we're going to start eating. What are we going to start with? Let's start with the salad. We'll get the boring part out of the way, okay? But yeah, literally spinach, ranch, calorie-wise ranch actually, because it's my parents', and just carved turkey breast. I'm honestly, like, I know it sounds bad, I'm honestly most excited for this. I don't know why. I love salads. I just don't eat them often because they're really filling, and I don't really want to be full, especially with the amount of food I'm eating in a day, but I'm gonna eat this anyways. You know what? I'm gonna be strategic. I'm gonna eat this last because I feel like after eating this, I'm gonna feel like doo-doo. So then this will make me feel a little better. Maybe. Okay, so again, yes, spicy chicken and then just chicken. I think I made it correctly. Let's try it. I apologize, I don't have any chopsticks. I can use chopsticks though. Kind of. All right. Okay. Okay, Tina. Not bad. Kind of dry. Could have been my fault. I don't know if are you supposed to leave more water in? I didn't at all. It's good though. Don't recommend you eat this all the time though. It's the sodium in it's almost 3 grams of sodium, which is like, it's about like 1.5 days worth. I don't know what all that stuff is. It's all BS anyways. If you guys have been around for probably like a month or so now, you'll know that I am planning on writing a book. I was gonna leave like a lot of stories for that book, but I kind of want to tell them anyways. And I'll just put them in the book either way, because like how many people are really gonna read my book? Probably no one. It's more for me, and it's gonna be a while. You'll probably forget. But I wanted to tell you guys a story today because I have a lot of stories about my eating disorder, like a lot. And by a lot of stories, I mean a lot of times that I have almost died. So I wanted to start off with the first one and tell you guys a story about how I almost drowned to death, which was very scary experience, obviously. And actually, this happened pre-diagnosis. So before I was diagnosed with anorexia, when no one really knew I had it, it was just kind of like, oh, okay, this kid's losing weight. It was during that period. So that must have been, what, 6 years ago now? This story, I would have been, what, 13, 14, something like that. If you guys don't know, I used to play hockey. So one year, we had provincials, which is just like your yearly tournament where everyone in the province competes to win the tournament, I guess. For this year, it just happened to be in Labrador. If you guys don't know, like Newfoundland, which is where I'm living, where I grew up, where I am right now, it's called Newfoundland and Labrador. Now, it doesn't make any sense at all that we're connected because we're not. Labrador is actually connected to Quebec, not Newfoundland. So it doesn't really make any sense, but anyways, it's technically part of Newfoundland. Newfoundland and Labrador. They're one province, apparently. We flew up there one year for a hockey tournament, and we stayed in this hotel, but they were almost like mini apartments, and they were actually in an old high school that they turned into this hotel thing. Which for one, I mean, kind of cool, but kind of weird and creepy, but it was a good spot. But one night, after a couple of our games and stuff, again, this was at the point where I was restricting crazy, so like maybe eating like 900 calories, maybe 1,200 max if I was feeling, you know, wild that day. So I think like that day we probably played like 3 hockey games, probably ate like 1,000 calories. So I was extremely malnourished. Like I probably burned like 4,000 that day. So I was in like a 3,000 calorie deficit. And if you guys don't know, if you have never had like an eating disorder, when you're like really skinny, you get like these blackouts. A lot of the reason has to do with your heart rate and your blood pressure. So if I'm like, say, sitting down, like for say, whenever I'd go to the hospital, one of the things they check is you'd lie down for like a couple minutes, okay? And they check your heart rate. You stand up and they see how much of a gap your heart rate goes from. So let's say I'm lying down and it's a 50 and I stand up and it's like goes to like 100. That's like not good at all. It means that like your body's not fueled, so it's really difficult to do anything. And the same thing goes with your blood pressure. Your blood pressure can rise and drop like really fast, and these big gaps of that can cause blackouts. You've probably had blackouts before. I feel like most people have, like if you stand up too fast, but that happens a lot when you're extremely malnourished. So one night at this hotel, everyone was in like another room, like the parents were all, you know, out drinking and stuff like that, and the guys were out probably playing Xbox or something. I got in a bath. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go in the bath and relax. And I was in the bath for probably, I'd say half an hour, maybe 40 minutes. When I was getting ready to get out of the bath, well, I stood up, okay? And I don't remember much else other than waking up an hour and a half later. I know that because I was on my phone, face down in the bathtub. The water was drained, thankfully. But the thing is that what I do remember is that I didn't undrain the bathtub before I got out. I definitely did not do that. So when I fell, I must have kicked the plug out of the bathtub. And if I didn't do that, I would have drowned to death, 100%. I don't think you can be underwater for an hour and a half. This has stayed in my mind forever, obviously. It's a traumatic experience. I don't like getting into bathtubs at all. I don't think I've been in a bath since then. I've been in hot tubs before, because I'm okay when I'm around people. I'm like, okay, well, if I fall in this water, they would save me. Obviously now I don't have to worry about that, but at the time, even then, it's still like a very, it's just the thought of it. Like I got so lucky, like if I did not hit that plug, like my plug would have been pulled. And it's just crazy. Like there might be someone out there that remembers this. I think you were there at the time when we went to Labrador. Yeah, I almost died that week. And the crazy thing is, like, that's the first time that I've almost died because of my eating disorder. There are a few. Scared of bathtubs. There's a reason why I hate my birthday. We'll get to that in another video. But yeah, it's crazy because, like, it's gotta be a reason, right? Like, I'm not the most religious person in the world. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have a cross around my neck. It's my pops. He was a priest. A minister, sorry. He was a minister. I'm not the most religious individual you will ever meet. I just feel like there's a lot that's kind of like, doesn't make sense. I'm a very logical thinker. So some of the things, I'm like, okay, how does that happen? And like the only evidence you have is a Bible. Like I haven't seen anything, you know what I mean? So I don't really, it's hard for me to believe, but I'm definitely not an atheist because I've experienced too much. That just doesn't make any sense. Like there's too many times that like I've almost died that just, how? You know what I mean? Like might have been, there's probably like been 5 times this has happened to me. So like, how did not one of those times, you know? I don't want to talk about religion or anything, so I'm not trying to put you guys on anything. And again, I'm not a Christian. I don't really believe in anything. What is it? Is it agnostic? Is that the word? I believe there's something. There's some higher power. I just don't know if it's God or Jesus because it just seems a little, I don't want to say anything. I don't want to offend anyone. I just, I believe there's something. There's gotta be. At least I hope there is. You know what I mean? Maybe that's what helps me sleep at night. Is I'm like, okay, maybe there is something looking over me and watching out for me. It could be God. It could be Jesus. It could be Muhammad, Buddha. It could be anyone. I don't know. But that's the story of how I almost died. How I almost drowned to death in an old high school turned into a hotel at a hockey tournament in Labrador. I don't know what else really to say on it. Didn't really mean for that story to go so quick. But yeah, if you want to hear any more stories of that, because I have a few, let me know down below. If you don't want to hear them, I won't talk about them. Save them for the book, but I figured, you know, I'm gonna give you guys some of the things that came to my life. You know, my past. Other than that, last video you guys would have seen was me eating the burger. Right. The one before that, I talked about a certain somebody that I was missing. That's the video right here. If you haven't watched it already, you don't really get the context But yeah, I was talking about someone that I was missing that is from here, and I got closure with that. Sometimes you look at things and you're so focused on the good that you don't want to see the bad or what's not good. You know what I mean? And so, for one, they did see the video. It didn't go fantastic. It wasn't bad or anything, but she did see the video. If you're watching now, hey, I apologize. You don't have to stay here. Sorry, but we had to talk, and I realized I think I loved her because I felt obligated to. I did so much for her because I felt bad because she did take on a lot in the past of my life, so I keep trying to, like, guess pay it back in some way, shape, or form. But what I realized is she's not the person that I'm supposed to be with. Actually, before I say anything, this isn't me trying to make this girl look bad at all. We still talk. We'll probably be friends forever, most likely. So this isn't me trying to throw shade or anything. You guys know positive, right? I'm positivity. I'm just trying to help some of you maybe in this. So just hear me out for a minute. For one, she makes fun of me for this. She's one of the people that don't support this. Because it's cringy, right? It's cringy. It's weird. Stop talking with your mouth full. I'll do whatever the hell I want. This is our channel, not yours. It's the subscribers channel. Not for you. For us. If you hate me talking my mouth full, I'm sorry. I will try to stop doing that. But you gotta see me eat the food, right? I guess? I don't know. But anyways, so she doesn't support this at all. She makes fun of me for it all the time. TikTok makes fun of me for that. Because again, it's cringy, right? It's cringy. This girl always wants to be like one of the popular people. I don't know why. She's always has to follow all the trends. You know what I mean? I don't get it. Like, be your own person, right? I don't know if I can deal with that. Like, oh my God, like, this person did this. We have to go do that too. I don't know. Like, why? No. I want to go to the gym. I don't want to go to the new club that everyone's going to. I want to go to the gym. I'm not the nicest to people. If you're quote unquote weird, she won't hang out with you because you're weird and you're not popular. God, I'm just reminiscing now. I'm like, bro, you hate all these things. Why did you even make this a thought? All of that I so much so disagree with. She doesn't work. Sorry, God, I gotta stop. I'm not trying to throw shade, but I'm just trying to convince myself. So she doesn't have goals, doesn't have passions, doesn't really respect my fitness either. Doesn't really respect, like, me investing and things like that. Like, it's just like, oh my God, I have a paycheck. Let's go blow it on alcohol. And that's just not my life. And, so yeah, all that to say, I just kind of had to take a step back. And the biggest thing that I realized is if I really needed somebody and I had one person to call, and if they didn't answer, that's it. Would she pick up? And the answer is absolutely not. Not for a second. I have closure. I feel like a weight has lifted off my shoulders. And I'm ready to move on. It's been a long time coming. And I'm just glad that I finally realized now I can move on. So, if there are any females out there, hit your boy up. I'm kidding. I swear to you, I'm kidding. I'm joking, okay? Joking. I'm joking. I'm joking, alright? It's fine. I feel like you guys just come here to see how lonely I am. How much lonelier is Justin this week? Let's figure out. Look at that. Didn't think he'd get any more lonely. Look at him now. I'm going to go get dessert. It's just something small. This was great, actually. I actually was talking so much I don't even remember eating it, but it was actually really good. And cheap. We love cheap. I'm actually gonna go somewhere next week. Don't worry, you can go to like a restaurant or something. I didn't really plan this at all. Forgot it was Easter, not much was open, so this was the best we could do for now. So forgive me for that, but anyways, be right back with dessert. This is literally nothing. I had like a 3/4 packet of peanut M&Ms, which if you guys know, I absolutely love it, peanut M&Ms, so that sounded great. And then there was literally 2 pieces of chocolate. So we just got a little bowl of chocolate here. Can't go wrong with a little bowl of chocolate. Let's start off with an orange peanut M&M. All right, everything's going downhill. My light fell, my phone storage got full. So I'm gonna be looking at my watch to make sure it doesn't shut off again. But yes, peanut M&Ms, piece of chocolate. This video, now that I'm like thinking about it, probably wasn't very good. I'm sorry for that. I had good intentions. I didn't mean to tell that story so fast. I'm gonna try to kind of ramble like I do. But yeah, this was all over the place. I apologize. But we're at 80 subs right now. What the heck is going on, bro? It's like every video I make, we're like up by like almost 10 now. Like, what? If there's any new faces out there, hey, I appreciate you so much for being here. I'm starting to get a little anxious because, like, I have less room to mess up now. Like, I'm getting, like, 50 views average, if not more, on a video. Don't look at me, alright? I'm an anxious kid. I wasn't prepared for this. Guess I should start preparing. Chocolate's good. Peanut M&Ms were fantastic, as always. But yeah, means the world to me. You have no idea. I cannot display my appreciation to you enough. I love you all so much, so much. Every single person out there that's here, we're all family. Like, I really feel like we are. I'm trying to build like a tribe here. We should all just get matching tattoos on our butt cheeks. That's gonna be fantastic. Just a peanut M&M. We're not doing that. Maybe. I'll probably end up doing that at some point, let's be honest. But that's it. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed that story, sharing that. That was kind of the whole point of it. The rest of it was kind of a ramble. I don't know if anyone's here right now. I wouldn't probably not be here anymore. I probably would have stopped after the first 20 seconds. But if you are still here, I love you so much. And I love anyone that pop by. But that's it. I'm going to stop talking. I will see you guys in the morning for a weigh-in. And to close out this video, as always, I love you all. You're appreciated. Thank you. So, that's where we're going to end the video right there. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, do not leave without leaving a like, subscribing, hitting the bell, and leaving me a comment down below. I appreciate you all so, so, so much. I love you all. And, as always, I hope you all have a fantastic day, evening, morning, night, whenever you're watching this video. And I will see you in the next one.